Hello everyone, Leslie Hassler with Your Biz Rules Business Coaching. Coaching from the Carpool today. I feel a little under the weather today, so I have not done makeup because I didn't need to. And I'm in a different car because my other car is in the shop. That's okay. So today we're talking really about the most insidious thing in business, and really it's one of the most insidious things in life, but it is one of those things that I see tripping up entrepreneurs daily, monthly, yearly. If it's this whole concept of waiting, now I'm not saying go jump off a cliff and don't think about it, right? We need to be logical. We need to have good thought process. We shouldn't just do type of thing. But there is this concept that people feel like they should wait. And I decided to talk about this today because it's one of my most popular blog articles on my site. And there's a motivational moment. You can type in waiting and it'll pop up from you on the Your Biz Rules site. But there's a couple of quotes on there, and I thought this really personified this concept of why waiting is so bad in business. And so I'm going to read the two of them to you. First one is people wait all week for Friday, all year for summer, and all life for happiness. I think that's kind of it. You know, that quote to me really personifies the fact that we truly think stuff is going to come without taking action. We feel like things are going to change without taking action. You know, I love the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. That kind of is that about waiting. So if you look at your business, there's probably a bazillion things you're waiting for. You might be waiting for that big client. You might be waiting to get it right. You might be waiting for perfection. You might be waiting until there is more money. You might be waiting until you have more time. You might be waiting until you hire staff, buy a computer, take that class, invest in a program. You know, there's just like a bazillion reasons to wait. What doesn't work, and I have a little little call coming in, but what doesn't work is the waiting concept. I think waiting plays into the inability to actually make a decision in your business. That's the kiss of death. And part of this is that your business keeps moving. Like, clients keep moving. They don't wait for you to get your stuff together to get moving on, right? Everything evolves. And so if you're waiting, you're actually dying in your business. Your business will start to see a decline, or it's just the same, you have the same results year and year and year and year. So you might be floating around a number, but there's really nothing that is going to change. And there's a lot of reasons that you can't wait. If you wait, fear ratchets up. The belief that it's not going to work ratchets up. So much of the doubt, the indecision that we talked about earlier this week, you know, really fighting those doubts so that you can be successful. All of those things grow when you wait. So, like I said, have a good decision-making process in your business. Know what your values are, know what your no-goes are, know what your boundaries are, know where you're going, right? And specifically, I've talked about that, right? Don't have some blanket number. I want $100,000. That's great. It means nothing, right? Know why you need $125,000.32. Be specific about those things, because all of that stuff actually gives you the ability to move forward. That's one of the quickest things you actually can do is move forward, because when you take action, right, when you actually do something, you set results in place. Now I'm going to tell you, it's not a light switch. You don't just flip a switch on and suddenly, you know, all your problems are fixed. It's just like you don't lose 60 pounds overnight, right? That doesn't happen. It doesn't happen in your business, okay? So you have to take these consistent steps towards your goal, towards what you're trying to build in your business, or you're dying. The business really does die. And you might see, I have to like show it to you behind the scenes how it happens, but what it looks like will be like you're making the same amount of money, or hey, you may be even growing a little bit, but your profit is just going, it's just slowly declining and eroding. And so it gets to be this vicious downward cycle in a business. So waiting is a disease. It really is in business. So the best things you can do is make quick decisions, take a course of action and stick to it, and don't wait for those someday aisles. You know, they never come around. They really don't. And you'll be, you know, hey, it's May. It's almost mid-May. In fact, I was looking at my calendar, scheduling out for a new client that came in, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's almost June, because I'm so full that it's almost June, right? Time flies. It waits for no man. So if you've got that, you know, inkling that you need to be doing something in your business, and it's not predicated on something else, you know, like you need to make a commitment to yourself and get help. You need to make a commitment to yourself and get team. You need to make a commitment to yourself and really take that next step, because really that's what it is you're afraid to commit to yourself when you wait. Then do it. Don't wait. There is no day like today. Time waits for no man. And just by taking those simple steps forward, doing something, being consistent, you'll find out that growth is really super easy. And business actually can be super simple. And that's where the good stuff happens. So, you know, I think I have this one conversation in my mind, so I must need to talk about it. One of the organizations I did, we were looking at really making some investments to increase membership, all right? But there's a concern about money, right? We don't want to go negative into that position. Well, that's like one of those things like where you're waiting for money. There comes a point in time to where the hesitation to make investments in your business, because that's really what they are, right? Investments, we want a return on investment. That's what business is. When you stop making those investments because you're waiting for money to just magically show, it won't show. It's the weirdest thing. Like if you're waiting for time to show, it won't show. You actually have to go create it. Okay, you have to make space for it. You need to allow for it to come in order for it to actually be there. So yeah, it's a short one today, guys. Maybe 10 minutes, but that's okay. I just really want to, I think I'll leave you with this last quote that's on that blog article, and it says, never allow waiting to become a habit. Don't. Live your dreams, take risks. Life is happening now. And that's the same thing with your business. It's happening now, whether or not you want it to. So waiting is of no value. If it's, if you're waiting, just take a little exercise, write out the 6 things, the 10 things that you're waiting to do or waiting because of things, and then just make some decisions, yes or no, yes or no, yes or no, and actually close those loops up so that it's not even promoting more waiting for you, and you actually will get good results. So I hope that helps. It's really kind of short. Let me know what you think. I mean, where are you waiting in your business? Because there's no time like today to get it done. That's it for today, guys. Thanks for joining me. This is Leslie Hasser with Your Biz Rules Business Coaching from the carpool in the rain today. If you've got an idea of something I can share or you want to hear me talk about, just put it in the comments below. And also be sure, if you like this, to share it with your friends, subscribe to the videos, and catch me at the next carpool. That's all for today. Talk to you soon. Bye.